Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and my story time with Uber. I have an Uber update for you all. So I've been doing Uber for over 13 months now. And the first time ever, this is the first time ever, let me try to get some more light here. For the first time ever, I had to throw out some riders out my car. So I was out in downtown Norfolk. And they was considerate at first. At first they called me when I was 10 minutes away to see if I was on my way, and I told them yes, I'm on my way. I just dropped off some people from ODU. I get there and I was supposed to pick them up on Granby Street, and the cops had most of Granby Street cut off, but I was near like Baxter, so I had to turn around, and so the girl called me and she was like, it told me that you was close by, where are you? I told her, I was like, well, I had to turn around because the cops had Granby Street blocked off. So I was telling her, well, I'm on the corner of Freemason and Granby if y'all want to come up where I'm at, which was literally just not even a block, just on the sidewalk. You know, they could have walked to me, but she was like, well, I don't know where you are. Okay. And so I just turned all the way around on Bush Street, got back on Brambleton, turned into Granby Street, and met them in front of Baxter's. And so as they're coming up to my car, there were like the girl, it was one girl, and it was five, I'm trying to think here, and four guys. So it was a total of 5 of them. And so so they get in the car, and I told them before they all got in the car, I said, look, my car can only fit 4 people. I have a Nissan Versa. Okay, so for those of you all that are aware of this car, I could fit 3 grown people in the back and 1 person in the front. My car is very spacious, but my car is not meant for 5 and 6 grown folks, tall and big people, to be in my car. That's just not going to happen. So I told them, okay, you all gonna have to split this trip up. You know, I could take one group and you all just do another Uber for another group. And then supposedly the girl is the one that paid for this trip out of all these guys. And then one of the guys had a nerve to sit in the front. So the girl got out the car and she's like, well, I just ordered another Uber and you all guys could go. And so the guys were like, no, we can't let you go by yourself. Because I think another guy was going to go out by himself. And the girl told him, no, you stay in the car. And I told them, I'm like, look, I'm like on the side of the road. Actually, not where I'm not supposed to be parked at. And so there were some cops on a bike at that time, looking at the situation. And so I told them several times, just split the trip up. Not a big deal. One of the guys was like, oh, I'll give you $20 if you let me have one of the people sit on my lap. I told him, like, I don't need your $20. I told you only 4 people can fit in my car. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so they made a big deal out of this. Once again, of course, all of them are like drunk, but there was a few of them that's like, they was they wasn't as drunk as some of them. The guy in the front, he was just a sloppy drunk, a rude, disrespectful drunk. And so, then one of the cops come by. He's like, ma'am, you're going to have to move your car. Which I already figured that was going to happen. So I told them, I said, you all going to have to make up your mind on what you're going to do. Make up your mind. So we could go. And then they still act like they ignore me. So I start clapping my hand. I'm like, you all need to make a decision. And the guy go sit next to me, he was like, don't be clapping your hands, that's a 2-star right there, and start telling me all this stuff like what I'm gonna do in my car. And I told him, like, you know what, get out my car. That's exactly what I was like, I'm done, get out my car. It's like I was dealing with them like 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, and I was like, just get out my car. Like, y'all are just getting to be a problem now. Just all of you just get out my car. And then the cop was standing right there, and I looked over, I said, can you please tell them to get out my car? Because I've already told them twice. And so the cop was trying, told them to get out the car. Uber driver already told you. The Uber driver is the boss. And then the front the guy sitting next to me that, you know, was the biggest issue of all, tried to get upset with the cop and me at the same time. And the cop was like, do I need to go over there and pull you out the car? And so, the dude got out the car without anybody pulling him out the car, thankfully. But, you know, I have a problem with my generation. Like, it's this entitlement foolishness. And then on top of that, I canceled the drive. So the girl was only charged like $5, you know, so she didn't lose a lot of money. The trip itself would have been like 30 something minutes. So that would have been good money for me plus the surgeon, but there was too much of an issue. So then I checked my Uber account. They rated me, talking about my top issue right now is professionalism. Really, I'm being unprofessional because y'all are sloppy drunk and y'all being rude and thinking that 5 people gonna fit in the car. 5 people not fitting in my car. So I gotta end this because time is running out. But I just thought to share that with you all.